Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week started with a cold snap and we received 2 good frosts down to -3. More about the effects of those frosts later. We also received a light dusting of snow which killed our plans to apply Avadex to the freshly rolled winter wheat. Talking of the rolled winter wheat, let's start there. The wind has hardly dropped this week as we've built towards Storm Bert, which arrived with force on Saturday and has stayed well into the Sunday the 24th. This has made filming a challenge this week. A quick review of X-Day's winter wheat we planted on the 27th of October, which is coming through nicely. The rows are clearly visible. I was particularly pleased this area by the gateway, which suffers from a lot of compaction as vehicles turn after coming through the gateway. I couldn't achieve full drilling depth with the claydon on the first pass and had to pull through a second time to achieve full drilling depth. This is a trick we've used previously rather than adding a cultivation pass, simply pulling the claydon through once prior to actual planting. This appears to have worked well even if the seedbed is a little lumpy in this small area of the field. In a previous video, when we were considering changing the planting plan, my father had been concerned about these clumps of brome. These clumps appear like small rabbits or hares across the field. And now these are brown clumps and are the result of a good glyphosate kill, and when combined with the claydon, some have been left on the surface. My father had visited the field earlier in the week and had noticed crows were pulling the clumps up and scratching through the root bores. Could this be a sign of leather jackets or wireworm? Time will tell. Then it was a visit to see the Palladium winter wheat drilled after winter beans on the heaviest field we managed to plant to winter wheat. This was planted on the 29th of October and despite the considerable bean trash has developed nicely. During this video from Tuesday you can still see slug pellets on the surface and very little sign of slug grazing, so hopefully this field is through the slug challenge. Finally, just a quick report on this field of mustard post the cold snap. Overall, I've been quite disappointed by the growth that we have achieved in our cover crops this autumn. Some have completely failed. This mustard mixed with vetch was blown on with the aero on the 21st of August. Not much vetch is visible, but I remain pleased with the mustard establishment. This crop is beginning to wilt and is showing the effects of the cold snap earlier in the week. I suppose we could always switch to a kale hybrid if we were looking for a more winter hardy alternative. However, the ability of mustard to establish is unrivaled in my opinion. Thank you very much for watching. If you could like and subscribe to the channel, it really does help support my efforts in keeping content coming. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.